My name's Tori. NPC Tori, to be exact.
And then what do you do for the Pirates? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. I have been cheering for the Pirates. It's my third season. And within the past year or so, I've started really helping out Coach Eri with some behind the scenes stuff. And that's been really fun, just kind of helping her stay organized and, just help with any little projects she needs. So obviously I practice with the team, cheer on game days, do appearances, community events, stuff like that.
Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the cheer team, like some of the girls there, what that group means to you.
Oh, the cheer team, they're my girls. It's hard to describe. I think a lot of people that are on a team like Atmosphere, especially, a team filled with amazing women. We talk about having that sisterhood bond. Personally, I don't have any biological sisters or anything. So, I very heavily rely on my friends as my support system. And I think just because we spend so much time together, at practice and games and all that stuff during the season, we try to do a lot of team bondings and just kind of do things here and there. It's definitely something that's hard to describe. But like I said, that sisterhood, there's so many girls that I've gotten so close with. It's crazy. It's awesome. Yeah.
And then tell me a little bit about your background in dance. Why do you cheer?
Why do I cheer? That's a great question. I think there's a lot of reasons why I cheer. I have danced my whole life. I started dance at age 4, danced all throughout, grade school, K through 12. And then I ended up going to college and getting my bachelor's in dance. So clearly dance has just been a huge part of my life. And it's just my livelihood and what I do. I teach dance now, 6 days a week. So being able to bring my love of dance to the next generation is something that I really pride myself on. And I don't know, I cheer because there's no other feeling of performing, being able to entertain a crowd and, like I said, the girls a huge difference, but also just kind of you got the costumes and the hair and the makeup and the, amazing choreography. And it's just it's such an experience, especially that game day vibe.
And then pivoting a little bit, I'm sure you've heard, but this upcoming game is Best Buddies Night. And I know that you have some affiliation with that. So tell me a little bit about Best Buddies, what your connection is and what it all means to you.
Yeah, well, so that's a loaded question, isn't it? Because Best Buddies is another huge part of my life. Dance is one side, but Best Buddies and just advocating for inclusion for people with disabilities has always been my number one. I was a chapter leader for Best Buddies in high school and college, which was an amazing experience. So I got to volunteer with them for a while. And last August 2022, I was very fortunate to get hired with them. So I work as a program manager with Best Buddies Massachusetts and Rhode Island, which means I'm on the programmatic side. So I'm working directly with our school chapters, and ensuring that they're facilitating our mission and they're promoting inclusion within the school systems, and they're having fun and making friends. That's Best Buddies has 4 mission pillars, but the first mission pillar was friendship, and it's as simple as that, just creating friends for people who may not naturally have the opportunity to meet them.
So did you have a personal specific reason why you gravitated towards Best Buddies?
Yes. So actually, you may see him at the games, but my twin brother, his name's Dylan, he has Down syndrome. So just growing up with him and, he's taught me a lot just about, life and people and everything. So, I've always advocated for him and, his community that he's a part of. So it's come natural, as it should for everyone, but he's definitely my motivator for sure.
And then this upcoming game is like a crazy crossover episode for you. How does it feel to have like best buddies getting some representation in the community, and like what it means to have it through the Pirates?
Ooh, good question. So it's definitely like when worlds collide moment, which is really cool. So I mean, it means a lot. We have a pretty large representation of best buddies, obviously across Massachusetts, but especially in Worcester. So to be able to kind of like partner up with the Pirates and share our mission to, the Pirates community, and kind of like being a new, group of people who may not have heard of us before, is always really important. We're always advocating for ourselves and trying to spread our mission and spread our, organization. But so yeah, having that come together is really cool.
And then where can people go to find out more information about Best Buddies?
So there's a couple of different like outlets that you can use to get a hold of us. Our social media is huge. We try to have a good presence on, especially our Instagram. We're at Best Buddies NARI or Best Buddies Mari. And then obviously our website is a huge wealth of information. So Best Buddies is an international organization. So not only are we locally here, in, like I said, Massachusetts and Rhode Island, but all of New England, all of the United States, and then globally. So our website is chock full of stuff. You're able to get connected. We love people who are, wanting to help out, wanting to volunteer, even just, like creating connections, through Pirates or, other organizations. We recently just had one of our friendship walks at Polar Park. So that was awesome. And just spreading our word through the community is like our number one goal. But so our website has everything from, information about our jobs program, our transitions program, friendship programs. We don't quite have inclusive living yet, but that is an option, in other states. And just about any of our events, our friendship walks. We have a great hiatus port ride coming up, which is huge for us. And just a lot of cool stuff going on all the time. So it's awesome.
And then is there anything you want to tell Pirates fans for this upcoming game?
You should definitely go, not only to support our Pirates, but to support Best Buddies. If you haven't been to a game before, they are so much fun, very family friendly. And it's just a great time. Honestly, when you go, you'll get hooked. No pun intended.
And then finally, can you give me your best ARG?
I don't think I can. I think I have to decline to ARG.
Not even one?
You think I have to give an ARG?
You don't have to give an ARG. ARG. That was great.